I think I was in kindergarten at the time. I was like 4 or 5 years old, and my kindergarten teacher, she kind of came up to my mom because I've always been very photogenic, very just energetic, and I loved entertaining people. So she talked to my mom, was like, she should really get into the business because my granddaughter's in the business. And so I was like, okay, like we'll figure it out. So I got like an agent online, and I started going out for things, and I got small things here and there. And then in first grade, I met someone who's actually in the acting business, and he and his family helped me get an agent and a manager that have helped me to today. And I do have a different manager now, but I have the same agent, and this is where I am now. My first audition for Just Roll With It, I was really scared because I had been to that building before to audition, and I was like, man, like it's so crazy being back here. So when I went in, I was like, man, this is like a pretty cool show. I never heard of anything like this. So when I went in, I got to like read for it, and they really liked me. So then I got a call back, and I got to meet the creators of the show, and they basically were like, okay, we're gonna put a huge thing of shaving cream on your hands, and you basically just have to like spread it all around your hair, like right now. And I was like, oh, okay. So I was like literally about to do it, and they're like, no, and they had to stop me from doing it. And from that moment, they knew that I was like ready to do like any prank that they wanted. And then they asked me to do a chemistry read with Ramon Reed, who plays my co-star Owen on Just Roll With It. And that was when we got the job. So it was a long process, but it was really, really fun, and I was super excited to audition for such like an interesting, different show. It was definitely like exhilarating and also kind of nerve-wracking because I had worked on like small jobs on real like just normal shows in the past. Sunday we would just get a normal script, and then it would like change every single day, and then Thursday we would film, and then Friday it was in front of a live audience. But the writers had like different pages that we didn't get to see. Only like the people who were performing the stunts on us, they got to see it. We called them the salmon pages, and those had the pranks on them, all 9 of them that they were thinking of, so the audience could vote on them. And I mean, I had like, none of us on the cast had any idea what was gonna happen. That's what like made it so fun, and that's how we did the improvisation, because you know, we were just, I mean, off the top of our heads going through it. It was definitely different, but I hadn't really had that much experience on like normal shows, I guess you could call it. So I guess it was my normal. We had no idea what was going to happen. We had no lines, no words, no nothing. We did have like little things in our ears, but that was more for safety purposes. So it was like the creators of the show like had this little secret room that they would go to, and they'd look at the script to make sure everything was happening, and just to make sure they'd be like, okay, like don't, like he's gonna help you, da 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 da. You know, like the stunt coordinator would like tie us up into something, like I think Owen went on a windmill, and so he like was tying him up and just like, it's okay, like it's just for safety. But other than that, we had absolutely no clue, and we just had to make it up and just roll with it. I mean, I kind of went into this show not knowing how to do any sort of improv. However, like Toby and Susie, who play our parents on our show, like Byron and Rachel, they had experience in improv, especially Susie. So they just like, we would have like certain days after rehearsal where we would just go into a room and just like play a bunch of improv games and just make things up and make each other laugh. But eventually, like as the season went on, me and Ramon, we went to improv classes like in LA, and that's kind of where we learned more. But I personally had like no idea how to do like improv games or how to think on the spot that quickly when I went into the show. I would say one of my favorite memories is when we had our like Olympic athletic episode where we were basically going against like other families in Akron, and we were playing all of these games, and part of the stunts that we were doing, actual like gold, like Olympic gold medalists who were retired or like still in the Olympics came onto our show and basically went against us in these games. And I went up against an Olympic gold medalist like swimmer, and we were like in hamster balls racing on a swimming pool that our crew had built for us, and I ended up winning, which I it was like absolutely crazy. I didn't think I was gonna win. I was like, no, she's a swimmer. Like, I'm definitely not gonna win, but I did. And so our crew was like, here, have a medal. Thanks so much for coming on our show, to her. And instead she was like, no, the winner gets to have it. And so she put it all over my neck, and I felt like I was winning gold at the Olympics. It was so much fun. What inspired me to start my clothing line was that I feel like there's a lot of just negativity in the world, and I feel like a lot of people need to just be reminded of how special and amazing they are. And when I was younger, I did get bullied, and I didn't really feel like myself. And as I've grown up, I've just like realized that I want to put I just want to be positive and put that out into the world. So my clothing line, it's The Sweetest Clothing, and my first drop says stand out, and it basically is just saying don't change yourself for anybody. Be yourself, be you, and like don't be afraid of showing who you are. And as a part of my clothing line, I'll be giving something from me to you. So I have a couple of items here, and I'm basically going to be giving these to Frudy, and the details of how to win this giveaway will be in the description below. So let me show you guys some of the items. So first off, we have just this rust colored t-shirt, and this is our design. Then I have my little logo on the back, and I think something that a lot of you, all of you hopefully, are going to like is this sweatshirt. It's just gray, super soft, super light, super cozy material, and this is what it looks like. So these are the things that you guys can potentially win. So some advice I would probably give to any of you who want to get into like this business of trying to sell things, or just like get into the acting business, is never give up on yourself. Always believe in yourself. If you want something, just like do whatever you can to get it. Make your dreams come true. But also partner with people who will help you. Partner with people who like will always back you up and who can like provide stuff for you. Like if you guys can work together, teamwork makes the dream work. And just like reach out to people, take that chance. Okay, bye guys. I'm Kaylin Hayman, and thank you so much for watching One-on-One with Frudy. See you next time. Bye.